Hey, everybody. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We're here. Just us again. Just us again. We got, I keep booking Frosted Flakes on this show. Tony the Tiger.
Olaf, Snowman.
Yes.
Flaking.
Yeah. That's all right. What are you going to do? We, there's plenty of stuff going on. Plenty of stuff going on. It's almost the end of the year. I mean, 4 months away, but once August is over, it's like, well, I should just crawl back.
Full?
What's that?
Glass half full?
Yeah, exactly. Once August ends and the air starts to get chilly, you're like, all right, it's time to be miserable in the house for a few months. Time to go into hibernation mode. I, for one, dread the winter time and the cold. Even though we're hitting fall first, I used to like fall when I was a kid. I don't know. I think the older I get, I understand why old people retire to Florida because it's places like that. You just. And I'm 28. If I go outside and there's a breeze, I'm just mad. So forget if, God forbid, I live to 70, and I step outside in November and there's a breeze.
I'm the opposite. I can't stand the heat.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a big chafer too.
Ah, you chafe.
Big chafer.
Do you use anything?
Yeah,
I always heard cornstarch is the move.
I got ball powder.
Specific?
Oh yeah, it's like it's for your gooch.
Ah, very nice.
Petroleum jelly. Put it in the inside of their eyes.
Is that true?
Yeah.
So it sticks, or?
It's like a Vaseline, but it's like thick Vaseline.
Right, but do you put that on and then the powder, like it sticks, or?
I don't use them at the same time. Like,
okay.
Or even in the same area. Like after I put on my underwear, I just squirt a little powder in there.
Okay.
And then
nice.
the petroleum jelly is like a first thing out the shower type of thing, like little lubrication.
Right off rip. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you use on tattoos. That's how dangerous your gooch is. You need to put. It's like a tattoo wound. You need to put fucking petroleum on it.
There's a lot of friction.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's all those heavy squats. I would always get that after doing like a leg day. Your legs kind of touch. But also, I don't wear underwear anymore now, so I think it's better.
I might try it. I might try the no underwear world.
You should give it a try. It's kind of nice. It'll feel weird at first. Obviously, because we've lived our entire lives wearing it, mostly. But I think going no underwear is solid. Only thing is if you get skid marks, they're on your pants now, and not in your underwear. There's no, separation.
Yeah.
Which is a tough life. That's a tough life when you take off your jeans.
Wrecking pain.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I also realized I have these pants that I wear at work that they're, kind of ripped on the side. And now that I don't have underwear, people, can see just my bare leg. And I'm wondering if maybe one day there's a lot of kids that go this.
Is it low enough that they would see your bare leg anyway, or
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. So, well, the thing is they didn't. It's not like jeans that come ripped. These had a hole in them.
No, that isn't. I do rip my actual pants a good amount too, though.
Yeah, in the middle.
Yeah,
I
right
get
at
the
the
middle.
seam.
That sucks. And then you got to bring it. It's weird because.
But if I wasn't wearing underwear, my dick's out.
Yeah, exactly. That happened to me. I have a black pair of jeans, and I put them on, and I forgot they're the ones that have a hole in them. And the hole's, right on my ball sack. And I was like, fuck, did I have to sit the whole time like this? I was so nervous.
Yeah, maybe I'm going to keep wearing underwear.
I also recently, I had a pair of jeans that I didn't really plan on wearing anymore. And I cut them to make jorts. But I got them way too short. They were, up here, dude. And I wore them, and I was like, man, this is nuts. The whole night I was just
Take
going
them to the West
this.
Village. Maybe you'll sell them.
Yeah, I threw them out. I was like, I can't fucking wear these, dude. The whole night I was just self-conscious, pulling this is too much thigh. Yeah. It's funny how that switched. It used to be below the knee for shorts, and now it's a little bit above the knee.
I'm still at the knee, below the knee guy.
Yeah. Do you remember cargo shorts?
Yep.
You still wear cargo shorts occasionally?
Yeah, I feel like I got at least one pair of cargo shorts, maybe.
Yeah. That was like having a rolly backpack in middle school. It was like the same thing.
A rolly backpack?
Like the rolly ones?
I don't know if
Like a luggage. You know what I'm talking about?
kids brought that to school.
You don't remember that? Like a backpack that has you pull the thing out and then you like drag it behind you. You remember the Rolly backpacks? Oh, dude, look one of those up. Look how Rolly backpack. These were just
Like you take on a plane, right?
Yeah, similar. It's like a luggage, but like a backpack. You can wear it, but some kids, yeah, some shit like that, dude. Look at that. Those were just so kids can build thick skin. That's what those were made for. Because you caught rolling with one of those, people would just kick them over off to the side, and now you gotta look foolish in front of everybody. And they're expensive. They're like more than a regular backpack.
Oh, it's $120.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I remember I had a Hummer Rolly backpack. I was one of the kids who had one of those fucking things.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to pull up this exact picture of this kid so everybody sees him. Because he thinks he's cool.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Look how cool that guy. Look at his pants. Look at his lime green jeans. That guy's sick. I bet he's wearing a bucket hat too. Yeah. I never liked that colorway of Vans. But see, that's the same thing people use when they go to a laundromat now. You ever go to a laundromat? You probably have washer and dryer.
No, I go to a laundromat.
Oh, you do? Okay.
But we have we have a backpack, a luggage bag.
Like that?
Backpack. No, it's like a hamper.
Yeah.
That has straps that you can just wear.
Oh, that's nice.
Because we're in an upstairs apartment, so we got to go down, load the car, and then drive off to the laundromat.
Yeah. Yeah, but sometimes I see people go in there with like straight luggages from like, Macy's or something. Is that where they sell luggages? I don't even know.
Yeah, mine's like this.
Okay. See, that's like but that's like a hamper.
It's just a big bag.
Yeah.
Like that's literally we use it as like a garbage bag almost in our hamper.
Uh-huh.
And like turned inside out, and then when we were ready to go to the laundromat, we just pull it out.
Yeah, it's a good move. Yeah, I got to use that thing. It's a hamper with no wheels, so I would just bear hug it and walk down the street. I can't even see what's in front of me. But now I use my car. I'm totally spoiled having a car now.
When I lived in Queens, I did actually have one of those like little shopping carts.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Those are the best ones. Those are good.
It had like, ever seen the ones with like 3 wheels on it? Like it has wheels like stacked on top of one another, so it can go up steps and stuff.
Ah, that's genius. That's high tech poor. That's what our because if you're doing your own laundry, you're poor, right? That's just kind of what it is. So if you want to, that's what gadgets have become. Like
the
this.
wheels were like that. So
Oh,
you go up steps.
look at that. How much is this thing? This is like the Rolls Royce of fucking
This
hampers.
one's 80.
80.
But
Okay.
mine wasn't this nice. It was just, it had those type of wheels.
Yeah. Yeah. See, to do washing.
Mine was like this, but with those wheels.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, those are nice. That's almost you. So the place I work at has a lot of kids that come in. You ever see the strollers now? Strollers are like, I want to get in them. They're so nice, dude. They're like double deckers. They got fucking ashtrays. They got surround
Phone chargers,
sound.
iPad holders.
Dude, it's nuts. These things are crazy. And they bring their loud, stupid kids in. But anyway, yeah, it's already September. The end of the fucking summer. Did anybody have a good summer? I don't think anyone I spoke to had a decent summer. I think everybody just complained about how much money things were. I think everybody just, wasn't able to travel. Did, I don't know. I feel like as someone that works in a restaurant, there was nobody going and spending any money, it feels like. That's what it feels like to me. I don't know. It could also just be the time. People here in New York, they go to other places, I suppose. But, I don't know. Did you have a good summer?
I feel like
Was
I
it
can't
memorable?
differentiate summer from any other season anymore.
Right, yeah. That's true. It all just blends. Yeah, this is just another day where my eyes opened. Let's see what happens next.
Yeah. I only went on the one trip. I went to Vegas for 4th of July.
Oh, that's right. That is good. Yeah, I haven't been on any trips. I went to Rhode Island twice.
Doesn't sound like a trip.
Yeah, no, of course not. It sounds like a banishment. It sounds like a punishment. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like everybody this summer, everybody was tense, everybody was worried because things were expensive, and now we're going into the most expensive part of the year, I think. I think this part of the year is the most expensive, and it's the fastest part of the year because, there's a bunch of different events that happen that kind of just string you along as far as holidays and all this stuff. But the one thing that I'm least excited about is fantasy football. I loathe fantasy football. Fantasy football is the male version of being a Taylor Swift fan, in my view. Fantasy sports are for deranged, soulless people that don't have much going on. People that go to 10-year high school reunions. People that, it's a really weird thing when you get a group of grown men all together. It's interesting what people will collect for. Like, why guys? It's a bunch of grown guys will get together to make teams, to make imaginary groups of other grown men who are worth way more money than them and are probably younger than them as well. Now, you're a reformed fantasy. That's why I feel so comfortable being able to just scream about this for a minute. But you're over. You're done.
I'm retiring.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just hanging them up. Hanging up the keyboard.
Thank God. Yeah, it was maybe a few years too late.
Probably.
No, I mean, it was fun at one point. Just like cartoons. There comes a time where you got to stop ordering sprinkles and you got to stop watching cartoons and you got to stop.
What's wrong with sprinkles?
I feel like I don't know. This doesn't make sense. Like, because I feel
a
like
little texture to your ice cream.
No. Who's calling me? This guy Jake won't leave me alone, bro. Should I answer it?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, buddy, you're on the podcast. What's up? That's right. All right, brother. Peace. All right. Anyway, that was uneventful.
Yeah, I thought you'd have something better to say.
Yeah, no, he didn't have anything. I should have let him go on, but it's all right. Yeah, he won't leave me alone, by the way. Jake won't stop fucking calling me.
Probably won't flake on you either, though.
That is true. That's true. Yeah, he doesn't flake. Did we mention? I don't know if I said it last week that we got Jake training. I know it's just been.
No, I don't think you mentioned it.
Well, either way.
Had it been announced yet? By then, at that point?
No, I don't know. That's actually a good question. No, right? Because they said it on Monday on Skanks, and it wasn't out yet. So people, unless you were there, you wouldn't know. But they did say my name a bunch on Skanks, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so Jake, friend of the show. I don't know why I said that. Friend of the show, guy who just called. He's boxing somebody at Skankfest, and I have been tasked with trying to show him how to box in like 10 weeks. Try to get him in enough shape. He's like a piece of clay that I get to mold. But it's scary. Like, it's scary on both of our parts. Because, like I was telling you, it's kind of a... I don't mean to take away anything, but it's like a task and a half for me to try and show him. Because I don't want him to go in there and get knocked the fuck out. That's terrifying. That's so scary. As a coach.
But you've been watching footage on his opponent. Do you think his opponent would even be able to... Like, is he good, do you think?
He's not that good. He's not that good, and he's fighting guys that aren't that good. But, I mean, that's like, Jake's not that good either. So, I got to get him to a place where he's just a little bit. That means he has no bad
habits, though.
Yeah, I guess so.
He hasn't been trained at all, so he hasn't been trained incorrectly either.
That's a good point. It's really going to be like a smoker's match. For those that don't know what a smoker's match is, it's just an amateur fight. And it's usually a barn burner because... Both sides are amateurs, or they suck, or whatever.
And then just gas out.
Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. It's going to be two fat guys throwing punches.
So, is there a commission? Is it sanctioned?
Oh, no, God, no. This is like
Is that why they're doing it in Louisiana?
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. Because they've done Skankfest in Vegas, and they've had these fights.
Yeah, 'cause I feel like any sort of... It is televised. Like, is there a ref? Like, let me pull up the
I have no
rules.
idea. It's probably just some unsanctioned shit. It's definitely what that is. It's just fat guys that work at Legion of Skanks, and then Lewis fights somebody, and it's a whole thing. So we're trying to get Jake into shape, whipping him into shape. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, we're going to see what happens. It's a... Because I was saying this to somebody else. Even when you're a training partner for somebody that's going to go fight, you're not even coaching them. You're a training partner. And it's like, oh, this is it. This is the most recent one, I want to say. This was the last Monday when they announced it.
But should we play the clip, or do you want me to find, like, an actual match?
Oh, yeah, whatever. You can do that one. I mean, there's Jason Ellis. Jason Ellis used to fight, like, actually. But he's boxing Lewis there.
Yeah, Lewis didn't stand a chance there, I could tell.
No, this is nothing. This is like you and your buddy in your backyard fighting each other. This is fat guys. These guys are editors. That's Mr. Harrington.
You know, a big joke out of it, right?
I got a lot of other going on, Mike, okay? Like Legion of Skanks is still an obligation, but I'm doing debates, and I'm on Rogan's podcast. I got Tucker Carlson on the phone. I can't always be fully present every Monday. I got off a plane 5 hours ago, Mike. You know what?
He just shits
realized
on
you
Mike
weren't
in this
talking
one.
about me. I'm sorry, dude.
I got so hyped to watch you and Aaron.
You know what? That might have been my own.
Looks
bad.
like me in the back.
Keep going, Mike.
On the right.
After I kick your ass and knock you out at Skankfest, you have to be my personal intern for a year.
Oh, shit. Too fat. That's Mickey Gall over there and Jake Shields.
Hey,
I think Jake Shields is in our
We
corner,
got a
too.
dress code. You're going to have to cut that hair.
Okay, if I lose, I'm your intern for a year. If I win, for 3 months, you produce my podcast at Gas Digital.
From me till Friday.
Versus 3 months of free podcast production.
That's also why we need Jake to win. So we can get a little notoriety on the From Me Till Friday front. And then people will stop flaking the smoking
Did he have those stakes beforehand, or like that was off the cuff? Like
I think
that
they
was,
just
like,
came
what
up
he
with
thought
it. Yeah, I think they just came up with it there. But, yeah, that's going to be a fucking experience. I don't know. I've never been in New Orleans. I'm just excited for that. But, yeah, I mean, we're going to see. I think it's going to be outside, which is nice. Because I have this image of me smoking a cigarette in Jake's corner.
That's where I was last time I smoked a cigarette.
Oh, yeah, you were shitting on the
Costco guys.
The Costco guys, right. Who, shout out to the Rizzler. He's getting, he got an Arizona deal, which we read right before that. It's going to be, that's exciting. You could just be a fat kid and just make lots of money. That's where we are. Doesn't that make you feel stupid as fuck, waking up in the morning and going to paint, going to put roofing up, and there's just some fat...
How'd you know I was painting today?
I didn't even notice that. That's funny. But there's just some fat kid from Long Island or wherever he's from who's just famous on Instagram for eating. Famous for being fat. That's the new move. That should be a new show. Do you think this kid will be on, like, one of those rehab shows?
Oh, my God,
later
they
on?
made him look terrible in the picture.
Yeah.
Not that he's good looking, but they made him look worse.
I know. Look how fat and, like, yellow he is. He's got jaundice.
What's the King of the Hill? You ever that character? Who's that character in King of the Hill that looks like that?
I'm not sure. But that's terrifying. And he's got scientist goggles on. It's supposed to... You know, they got mad at the tobacco industry for making people look cool with cigarettes. We're making a fat kid look cool with fucking... This is like the same thing. He's like holding a drink. He's like, nice. I got Riz Berry. This will make you look like me. Anybody that's advertising... Even Coca-Cola. There's never fat people in the commercials. They don't have fat people in the Coca-Cola commercials. No fat people in McDonald's commercials. The fact that we can have fat people... Oh, is the sun. He's a son from King of the Hill.
That's exactly what he looked like.
Holy shit. Yeah, dude, on the can. That's funny. He looks like, what's his name? Brendan Sagalow. I think that's his name. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's awesome. Shout out the Rizzler. Being more famous than anybody I know. Anyone that I'll ever know. Off of doing less than pretty much, I mean, so he's just friends with the Costco family? He's not even part of the family?
Yeah, he's just friends with them.
Oh, man. That sucks. He doesn't even get it. He's not even an heir to the throne.
At least he has a way out when the dad has some sort of like sexual assault allegation or something.
Right, yeah.
Or, like,
He
child
raped a
porn
woman.
on his computer or something.
Something like that.
The Rizzler could be like, yeah, I wasn't with them.
Yeah, we did a couple videos and that's it. I wasn't there when the dad was, giving 3 big booms to the missus, to the secretary, after she fell asleep. Yeah, so before all that, we were just talking about fantasy football and when it should be stopped. That's what, I mean, that goes along with everything else that happens in the fall. I think that is annoying, Like everyone makes fun of the pumpkin spice shit.
Yeah. That's a whole nother story, I feel like.
Yeah, pumpkin spice fantasy football leagues.
Because then there's like pumpkin beers too.
Right.
Which, is pumpkin even a real flavor?
I know, there's really nothing
People
with
just
pumpkin.
get them because they douse the rim in cinnamon.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
the only reason it's good.
That's right.
The beer tastes like shit by itself.
Yeah. Pumpkin in and of itself, I mean, who the fuck... Most people just eat the seeds. That's how useless a pumpkin is. It's the biggest fucking vegetable. And people just roast the seeds and throw the rest out. Unless you're making pie. But who makes pumpkin pie?
You have to make like art out of it.
Yeah. Oh, right. I know what
Like
you're talking about.
jack-o'-lanterns or
Yeah. Yeah, nobody does that shit. Also, nobody makes... I don't know anyone that's ever made a pumpkin pie. It's always been bought. Even if you get the filling. There's pumpkin pie filling. Nobody does it on their own. They just buy it.
But pumpkins are just everywhere too.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're not used as food. Isn't that crazy? We just have food, stuff that's supposed to be food, like a pumpkin, we paint, and we cut, and we let little kids play with and make a mess. And then food that isn't supposed to be food, something that comes in a box. Something that comes in a box shouldn't be edible. The fact that we have food that comes in boxes is... We're blind to it, but it's kind of funny in my mind. Like, I grew up on fucking instant mashed potatoes. You eat that, it's like you kill yourself afterwards. Put a gun in your mouth after the instant mashed potatoes. This is powder, and just powder with water.
And milk, right?
And, yeah, I guess. Sure. Whoa, Mr. Gourmet.
Third ingredient.
Mr. Gourmet over here. What, are you going to put butter in
Margarine?
it, too?
Yeah.
You son of a bitch. Yeah.
I want to know the origin of like how the pumpkin even ended up as like so synonymous with fall.
Yeah, I mean, it must just be the season. A bunch of, white girls begging their boyfriends to do something, so they go to
It's
a
nothing to do with like the
pumpkin-
pilgrims or anything.
No, none of that. Well, white ladies. It was white ladies, probably trying to get a little culture by talking to the Indian ladies, and they're like, "We like pumpkins." So the white girls are like, "I guess we like pumpkins too. Let's bring this back to our husbands right before they come on us once for the whole year."
See, Central and South America was actually a nutrient-dense flesh and seed, so they actually ate it a lot.
Yeah, of course.
So you can eat it. We just don't?
Yeah, we just don't eat it. Like, we eat stuff close, like squash.
Yeah.
Squash is close. Fucking, that's probably the closest one, right? Squash. We do spaghetti squash, which is, that's disgusting.
Worse than spaghetti.
That's fucking, yeah. That's a waste of time. I hate shit like that. I hate like protein. Have you seen like the Quest like protein chips? It's like tortilla chips with fucking protein on them.
What kind of protein's on them?
I don't know. I don't know if it's made of something different.
Like peanut butter?
But look up Quest. Quest makes like the bars.
Yeah, those bars.
The protein
those are good.
bars. Those are fine. But now they make protein chips. They got donuts. They got Pop-Tarts. It's like it's already garbage. Let me just get the garbage I want.
Tortilla chips.
Look how much the bag is. $25 for a bag of chips.
What? That's a pack of 12.
Oh, okay. All right. But see, when I go to the fucking bodega on the corner, it's $7 for a bag.
They look like normal chips.
Yeah, I haven't tried them because they're fucking expensive. And it's still chips. Like, it's still garbage. Just get the garbage. Get the normal garbage that you're used to. You're not being healthier. It's just like when vegan people eat shit out of a box, like what we were saying. Oh, this is vegan. These are vegan snacks. It's still snacks. Like, it's still bullshit. You're not being any healthier. I don't know. Whatever. Let me... we can move on. Pumpkins. Yeah, pumpkins
Fuck
are
pumpkins.
bullshit. I fucking hate pumpkins. Get them out of here.
I'm bringing a pumpkin next week.
Yeah, right. I mean, we might as well, right? We'll add a little
Park
festivity
it
to
right
the
next
show.
to our guests and say we're big pumpkin people.
Yeah. Next episode, we'll just carve pumpkins. Fucking 2 months early. It's September. We're just going to carve pumpkins. Yeah, it's so funny, like, traditionally, what people get into. Because my family's immigrant, so the festivities of shit like that, I didn't carve pumpkins in my house. And if I did, it was under very, strenuous circumstances. We didn't get a nice...
Let you use the knife.
Yeah, no, that's what I would use. We wouldn't get a kit. They have the kits, and they got, like, the knife. Everything's, like, made for that. We wouldn't get any
Stencils and stuff.
of that. Yeah, no, we're using a fucking kitchen knife that my mom just fucking used to cut the casing off a sausage. And we're jamming that fucking thing, and it's going to come out and look like shit. We're not even going to do it right. It's just funny how people do shit. It's like, I guess we would do the Easter egg stuff, painting the Easter eggs. But not, it was like we just dunked them in the one color. We didn't, like, sit there and design them. And really the main reason we did that was that we could eat them afterwards. It was the whole point, so that, you do the hard-boiled eggs, and then you just eat them on Easter. Which is also a useless holiday. But anyway, that's pretty far from now. But I wonder, right? Because summer was so, climate-wise, was so different. Now, New York is like Puerto Rico. It's like a tropical climate, apparently. That's what
It's not going to snow ever again.
Yeah, which I'm for, by the way. I'm happy for that. I'm a true global warming...
See, I say no snow until it's like a cold rain instead, and then it's just way worse.
That sucks, too. Yeah. I don't like the breeze. I don't like the cold breeze. I don't like any of that. I want nothing to do with it. But now that I got a car, this winter might not be as bad. I'll feel a little more... Because that's the other thing. When it's cold, I have zero motivation to go out. Where some people feel like that when it's super hot. When it's super hot, they're like, I'll just sit in the air conditioning. That's how I am with the cold. Especially in New York. When you don't have a car, it's like, fuck, dude. I gotta trudge through the snow to go do 5 minutes of jokes at a fucking... At a barber shop. Where nobody's gonna pay attention. It just sucks. But, I don't know. What else happens in the fall? Kids go back to school. That's good. Less of them on the street. Which, and I don't mean that like, less kids are on the street. They're in school doing something good. If they were out somewhere doing something bad, but just not on the streets that I'm on, then I'm cool. But, the net positive of school being in is that there's just less children around. That's exciting. I love that. That's the one negative about the summer. Too many kids running. There was a kid today that wouldn't get out of my way, and It had enough impact on me that I'm talking about it on a podcast afterwards, and nothing happened, of course. But going back to school in September, it's funny because when you go back to school as a kid, it does kind of get exciting. The night before, I would always be excited, not be able to fall asleep. That shit was always good.
I got a good transition. For
Yeah,
you
that is
when you finish your thought.
that is perfect. Now, the one negative to kids going back to school is less stories like this happen because they're a little busy. Today, this happened today, right? Is that within?
I think overnight, so last night.
Okay, so
14 hours ago.
an 11-year-old who should have been minding his business was ding-dong ditching in Houston. Ding-dong ditching, one of the worst offenses an 11-year-old can commit.
I thought the Ring doorbells put an end to that.
Right,
I
kids
thought
would
that
be
was
too
a dead,
nervous.
Yeah, I thought that was a total dead, craft.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm happy it's back, but this is
Not this person.
this is a little dark.
They're not happy. Yeah, a kid got shot. An 11-year-old kid got shot and killed after ding-dong ditching in Houston, Texas. I mean, kids can't have fun anymore, and thank God. Thank God. If you're a child, if you're 11, what are you doing without a gun, by the way? What are you doing without a gun? If you're 11 years old and
In Texas, you should have a gun.
Exactly. You should be riding your bike and with a gun in the basket next to the strawberries or whatever the fuck. Although it is Houston. Houston's pretty hood. You got to be careful out in Houston. You can't just ding-dong ditch
You
in the
should
hood.
definitely have a gun then.
Yeah, exactly. You don't ding-dong ditch in the hood. Okay, let's read some of this. Fuck it. What does it say? An 11-year-old has died after he was shot playing a doorbell ditch prank in Houston. Police said the latest tragic example of a TikTok trend authorities have been warning parents about in a case that could yield a murder charge. What's the trend? Shooting kids? Because, I mean, this has been around. Ding Dong Ditch has been around before TikTok. The boy and his friends were playing a game of Ding Dong Ditch at a house down the street from their homes just before 11 p.m. All right, that is late. That is late. On a Saturday, people are going to be drinking. If anyone's home 11 o'clock on a Saturday, they're getting hammered. They're not expecting anyone at the door. Person inside the house came out and shot the boy. A witness said the boy was running from the house on Racine Street after ringing the doorbell when he was shot. The boy was taken to the hospital, pronounced dead on Sunday, according to the police. Authorities used a bullhorn outside the home Saturday night to urge the person inside to come out with their hands up. Officers brought a person back, handcuffed shortly before 6 a.m. Did they know anything about him? They're still investigating. Surveillance video. More than likely be a murder charge, homicide. The shooting wasn't close to the house, so the kid was running away.
Oh, my God.
God damn, dude. George Skinner, a resident of the neighborhood, told CNN affiliate the tragedy hit close to home for him because he has a 10-year-old grandson and a young... Well, hopefully your 10-year-old grandson, you raised him better, so he's not, knocking on people's houses 11 at night. The 7-year-old said he has lived in the neighborhood most of his life and has never seen anything like this happen before. Yeah, usually...
It doesn't happen very often.
yeah, exactly. Ding dong ditching is an age-old prank, risen in popularity in recent years. Social media changed. What does this say? In May, an 18-year-old senior in Virginia was shot and killed while filming a ding dong ditch to post on TikTok. In 2020, 3 16-year-olds were killed when a man rammed his car into their vehicle in retaliation for... 16-year-old is too old. You shouldn't be ding-dong ditching.
So this guy got in the car and rammed them?
Oh, holy fuck, dude. They got in their car, and he chased them and rammed them. And he killed all of them? Holy fuck, dude. That's crazy. He killed 3... That's GTA numbers. Wherever this place is, I mean, these places... GTA is so smart. The older I get, I'm like, God damn, dude, it really is. All right. I mean, this is crazy. This is crazy. This guy, whoever this person was, this is what I'm saying, man. This summer was tough. This summer was tough. People are on edge. Trump, tariffs. This summer has been hard, man. People, you can't come ringing someone's doorbell on Labor Day at 11 at night. People are getting fucked up. It's Houston. People are getting wild. It's not, 11 years old. What was I doing when I was 11?
See, the thing is also, Ding Dong Ditch, he obviously didn't play it right, because,
You should have been gone.
You should have been gone.
Yeah. How close
It's
were
either
you?
you're getting shot in the back or you're fucking gone.
Yeah. Man. That's wild. I mean, I wonder, because the guy said it wasn't close to the house, dude. So either that guy was, like, nasty and just followed that kid, or he literally was on foot with a handgun.
Like he got that mad, he chased him down and shot him in the back. Blocks
Dude,
away.
That's nuts. That's actually crazy. That might be the craziest detail of that story. I mean, an 11-year-old is killed. Also, how late did he start running? How fast is an 11-year-old? You got longer legs. You shouldn't, How far away did you let the kid get? Were you like, nah, maybe I shouldn't shoot? Well,
How
fuck
fast are you answering your doorbell, too?
it. Yeah, right. What? Dude, that's crazy. How is that your reaction? How could that possibly be your reaction?
Like your doorbell rings. You already have a gun in hand.
He's like, well, I'm not expecting anybody.
You're out the door. You
Man.
hear your footsteps far away.
Yeah.
You catch up to them. See that it's a small person, shadowy person.
Yeah, I know. 11 at night. I wonder, the guy had to have been older. He had to have been an old man. You hope. You hope it's not just some normal guy. I wonder if this maybe, because this is 2 days old, right? Maybe there's another article where they
Yeah.
identify who this guy is.
Oh, here it is.
Is this him?
Yeah.
Oh my God. This
He
is
was
on
pretty young.
BBC. I know.
42 years old.
42 years old. Did they get like they say anything? Toxicology or anything? Was he on drugs? Or he was just fucking pissed. He's like, today's the day I'm gonna fucking whoever rings his doorbell. What if it was just like the neighbor asking for a cup of sugar? Just blast through the door.
That's insane.
That's it. Just 40 years old. That guy's life is ruined. All because these kids want to get views on TikTok. Isn't that nuts? These kids just want to get views on TikTok. The TikTok trend of ding-dong ditching and filming it.
Yeah, not much about the
So we don't know anything about him. All right. Well,
man yet.
I'm sure I'm sure he's gonna, do a whole lot of time. This is crazy. You can't do a prank. I mean, Halloween's coming. What the fuck's gonna happen next? Halloween's coming. That's the time where people are throwing, they're TPing and they're throwing eggs. You can't ding dong ditch. You're gonna, you better be throwing lead. Things are getting wild. This,
Autopsy reports indicates the boy was at least 20 feet away,
20 feet.
and he was shot in the back.
So, person's running away. Holy fuck, dude. This guy just wanted to kill. He just wanted to kill something. What could he have possibly been thinking? That kid is going to turn around soon. He's going to come running right back at me soon.
Maybe he witnessed a crime.
What happened?
Maybe the kid witnessed him in the middle of a crime.
Oh,
Goes up to Ding Dong
right.
Ditch, sees him doing something crazy.
He's got a
in
guy
the
tied
window.
up in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck. And then he ran off. That's dark. That's even wilder. He's got a guy, he's like, burning cigarettes on his neck, trying to get information out of him. And this kid just picks the wrong house. I had a karate instructor who was a Green Beret and a black belt and a prison guard. So he's been in some scuffles. And he got his house robbed by like a 19-year-old kid. And he beat the fuck out of this kid. He told me he bit the kid on the back. Like, he cracked him. He hit the kid. The kid's face down. Then he punched the back of his head into the ground and broke his teeth. And the kid tried to, squirm
And
away.
bites him?
Yeah, he grabbed him and bit him on the back and gave him, 18 stitches or something. So sometimes you pick the wrong house. Sometimes you just, that happened. We haven't mentioned school shootings in a while. One of those happened recently, Minneapolis. 2 kids got shot. It's people are, it's back to school sale. You go to Target, you get,
You get a
pillows. You get pillows for the dorm, and you get bullets half off. That's what they should start doing at Target. There'll be white women, going back and forth with their white lady friends. talking about the best bullet deals at Target and wherever else you do shit like that. I don't know. The fact that nobody's even really taught. I didn't even know about this fucking Houston thing. I didn't even see that. I follow a couple different news outlets, and I didn't even know that happened.
It was trending on Reddit.
Oh, yes, of course. How could I forget? Reddit is genius. Well, anyway, what was the other thing? Burning Man. Somebody's burning up at Burning Man. Somebody got killed at the Burning Man festival. Is that happening right now?
Yes.
Does it stop if somebody gets killed?
Apparently not. No.
Still happening. Okay,
No.
It's like Astroworld.
It was like a full investigation during the parade. Or
Well, that's like a week-long thing, isn't it? Isn't it like a full thing?
Yeah, I think it ended yesterday, right? Right? It ends on Labor Day.
Okay. Yeah. Well, fuck those people anyway. Those are all rich fucking technocrats. Fuck them. The more that die, the better. Maybe, there's people ding-dong ditching at Burning Man. Let's see what happened. Festivals are so strange. I mean, that one is, it's like its own little society. From what I get, you got to be a member, and you go every year, and there's like a hierarchy or whatever, which is weird. Why do you want to do that? It's just it's a big, wow, okay.
Life and death.
Life, death, and a dust storm. Huh. No, I've never been to a festival or a music event, like a big musical event, where I'm like, man, I wish these were people that I was in contact with always. I wish I was in a group with these people that we know each other and everything. I got chewed alive by some bug. That's horrible. All right, let's read about this. What do we got? This is what happens, man. You're too old. Too old to be going to music festivals. Once you get past the point...
Bigger.
What happened? Oh,
Need
okay.
bigger font?
Yeah, a little bit. Let's see. This year's Burning Man festival begins with a dust storm and ended with news of a suspected homicide. The 9-day festival, which wrapped on a Monday, so yesterday, once again made headlines after attendees posted a slew of videos on social media that captured the highs and lows of the Nevada desert event. As thousands of attendees began to arrive at Black Rock City on August 21st, they were met with a massive dust storm. The less-than-desired desert weather was reminiscent of the heavy rain and mud that trapped festival goers in 23.
I remember we talked about that, too.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, so there was a baby delivered, which is nice, there with her husband. That's got to be beautiful. So right after that storm. So the first day, everybody's feeling good. Nice, we got through a storm. A baby's born. This is going to be beautiful, magical. And then as the festival was nearing the end, authorities said a man was found dead. This was the father of the child that was just born. He killed himself. No. Suspected homicide. Discovery was made as the man, a large human-shaped wooden sculpture at the center of the festival, was engulfed in flames. But the news reports prompted some people on social media to question if this year's Burning Man was more chaotic than years past. Baby born at Burning Man festival to parents who had no idea about the pregnancy. Wait,
what?
No idea about the pregnancy. They didn't even know? How do you not know?
That does happen.
Really?
Yeah.
You just get a fat belly? Oh, she might have been a fat lady.
Sometimes you... Sometimes they're like, you couldn't tell they were pregnant. Like, maybe they just look a little bit bloated. They gained a little bit of weight.
Yeah.
And they just pop out a baby.
Huh. See, I didn't know that.
That does happen.
I've seen, like, fat ladies be pregnant. You don't really know. That's not nice. But, yeah. I didn't know that. That's interesting. Who says she wasn't expecting? Okay. Huh. Interesting. Maybe the reason that guy died is because a baby was born. Isn't that what they say every day?
Secret baby.
Yeah, a baby's born and a guy dies. But this just happened to be in the same place. Okay, what does that say? Is an absolute miracle, said now father. How old is he? 39. Oh, that sucks. Oh, you're 39 and now you have a kid and you live in Salt Lake City? That's terrible.
That probably fucked up the festival for them, though.
I know. Now they have some fucking infant to worry
Like,
about.
my stomach hurts. Pull up.
Oh,
baby.
some kid comes out like, fuck. Was she? That kid's got to be fucked then, because she didn't know. She might have been on drugs. She would have taken acid. Imagine having a baby on acid. Oh man, that's got to be terrifying. Had I known about the pregnancy, that's the absolute last place on this planet I would have been. The wife, Kayla, who's 36, a little over the hill, had no symptoms and wasn't showing when she suddenly went into labor in their RV just before dawn, the new father said. Doctors believe baby Aurora was about a month. They already had a name picked out, though. Was already about a month shy of her due date when she arrived minutes later, weighing a little over 3.5 pounds. That's not a lot, right? That's tiny.
That's tiny, yeah.
That's very small. I just started yelling for anyone to come help me through tears. She recalls through tears. Sorry. In a matter of minutes, we had at Casey's the man. Why is he crying? In a matter of minutes.
What did they have to trade for this doctor visit in the middle of the RV?
What happened?
Like, because Burning Man's all like a trade system.
Oh, yeah, right.
What did they have to give?
Yeah. Well, I guess we can't do these drugs. Here you go, doctor. Oh, man. As luck would have it, a dream team of medical professionals had pitched their camp just next door. Wow, the obstetrician was still in his underwear as he and the ersatz labor. What is that? Ersatz labor and delivery crew scrambled to tend to the newborn and her mother, scrounging for clean blankets. They might have just had Jesus Christ. This is the second coming of Jesus Christ. He comes in an RV at Burning Man. The fucking 3 wise men just bring drugs. Wow, you looked it up. That was quick.
Artificial and inferior.
What is it?
Artificial and inferior?
Oh, okay. So it's probably like impromptu. It's probably the same thing, if I had to guess. The family was transported to the festival's official medical tent, where Mom Kayla held her tiny, naked daughter to her bare chest. That's a little too much description. While they waited for a helicopter to take her to a what does that say? Oh, neonatal intensive care unit in Reno. That sucks. They paid all that money to go to Burning Man, or traded all that whatever. The medical staff at Burning Man grabbed me and just hugged me and said he's not going to let her out of her sight, Casey said. He kept reassuring me she's going to be okay. And but the family's odyssey was just beginning. After their child was born, they murdered a guy and left him behind the Burning Man. No, the drive to Reno took hours. Kayla was treated and released from the hospital on Thursday, but baby Aurora remains in the NICU and could face an extended stay. So there could be 2 deaths from this year's Burning Man.
Take that, YouTube algorithm.
Oh, man. All right. So it's not all bad. Somebody gets killed, somebody gets born. Apparently that's what happened at Woodstock as well, the first one. I don't know if that one's as documented. But apparently the first one, somebody died and a baby was born.
Wow.
So, same amount of people went in. And then the next one, a bunch of people at least got hurt and died and raped. Very bad. Very, very not good, that next one. Yeah, I don't know. The festival thing sounds like fun. I don't think I do enough drugs, though. I don't think... Because you kind of need to... You got to be gacked out to want to be in the mud, in the dirt, you know, for a few days at a time. Especially when you're an adult. This is another thing that goes with the fantasy football and the whole thing. It's, you know... You got to figure it out. You got to figure out... You know, you do maybe one more big festival, and then that's it. You move on. Oasis just happened this past weekend. I missed that, unfortunately. One of my favorite bands ever. But everybody was around just wearing Oasis T-shirts and Oasis sweatshirts. They played in New Jersey. No. I think New Jersey was Monday. They played at MetLife this weekend, I think. But either way, who gives a fuck? I don't even know why I'm talking about them. What else happened? What did I even do Labor Day? Did you do anything for Labor Day?
I went
Or
to the
weekend?
U.S. Open yesterday.
Ah, the Open. Yes,
Yeah.
that's right. How could we forget? One of the most pretentious, expensive things to go to. Tennis being a very strange, I don't know. It's a strange sport. It's like golf
It's
and
the first time
stature.
ever watching it. I went just for the experience. And
Oh, of course. Yeah. How's your neck?
I didn't actually have to do much of that from where I sat
Yeah.
in like the corner, so it was just like I was high enough up.
What's their drink called? What's it called
The
again?
honey deuce.
The honey. Can we look up the recipe of the honey deuce? Because they are clocking them. Because I remember the Derby, Kentucky Derby. Usually places will do a mint julep for. Each one of the Triple Crowns has a drink. One of them is disgusting. I forget. I think the Preakness drink is absolutely gross.
No, the Preakness is well, I don't know if you consider it gross, but it's the Black Eyed Susan, which is just like a whiskey. It's a bourbon with like a
Blackberry, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that one's good. Maybe it's the Belmont that sucks. I forget the Belmont one. There's one that's
can look
not
it up.
good. So this is the honey. What again?
honey deuce.
The
Like
honey
deuce is like a
deuce.
tennis term.
Yes, of course. And you put tennis balls in. What is that? Chambord?
Yeah, Chambord.
Ah, a
they
little
just floated.
raspberry.
They floated on the top.
Okay, so Chambord, vodka, and fucking
Raspberry liqueur, lemons, and
Lemon.
honeydew melon.
honey. Oh, the melon. Of
So
course.
the U.S. Open went through like 2.6 honeydew melons that they had a hand scoop out. Did you see any of that?
How many?
Like 2.6 million.
Oh, holy fuck. That's got to be a good job. I was trying to work for them. I was trying to bartend for them during the thing. Get some money from those rich whites. From those rich whites.
I got there. I'm like, on a $24 drink, I'm not fucking tipping shit.
No,
dude.
no, God, no. Of course. I would imagine they probably get a good hourly, though, because it's only like it's more of an event thing. But that would have been fun. I wouldn't have minded that. I'll find some guy to give me some money. Find some rich gay dude who could just give me some money. Rhode Island has the Tennis Hall of Fame, which is something that nobody goes to. I've never been, as someone that's from there. I've never once been to the Tennis Hall of Fame because what are we really missing? Although I will remember during the
Belmont Steaks has the Jewel cocktail.
What's
It's
it called?
Bourbon, lemonade, and pomegranate juice with
See,
a
that
lemon.
sounds good.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Maybe the place I worked at just made them like shit. I don't know. But it is fun. It's fun to have a sporting event where there's athletes, where there's the athletes who are the pinnacle of human health and performance, and they're sponsored by Poison. That's exciting. I love that. Why? And I'm reading. Thank You for Smoking, which is fun, of course. And I think that there should be some cigarettes. Why aren't there cigarette advertisements anymore?
Because the lobbyists didn't do a good enough
It's
job.
a shame. I know, it's a real shame. We got to find some guy to fix that. But, I would go to an event. But you know why it is? Because you can't partake in it during the event, if I had to guess. Like back in the day when you could smoke at a basketball game or a racing event.
So you're saying like the drivers then were?
Well, I'm saying as a spectator.
They meant like Babe Ruth in the dugout ripping stogies.
Well, yeah, that's nice too. That's cool too. That's very cool. But I mean, like when Marlboro had a racing team, I'm sure you could still smoke at the event.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Kind of like alcoholic, drinks. You can buy the drink there. But yeah, and that's made with Grey Goose specifically, which is funny because vodkas, no matter how expensive they are pretty much the same. It's not like whiskey or tequila. It's pretty much the same. It's funny because you talk to some, as a bartender.
I feel like everyone does have a brand preference though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's weird. Like old people like Kettle. Let me get a Kettle One on the rocks. I bought my house for $30 grand in 1972. That's what old people drink is Kettle. Tito's is pretty solid with the young folk. I really don't drink vodka unless it's in a like a White Claw or something. and that's really it. Like, I won't get a vodka soda, even though it's the same thing. Only if I have like a White Claw. White Claws really changed the game. I remember reading when the seltzers kind of came out. When the seltzer game happened. People were trying to be healthy. It goes back to the same thing with the protein chips and the nonsense, the protein donuts. Just eat the donuts.
They're expensive too, White Claws.
They are expensive. It sucks. Shit sucks. Everything's bad. So, so Labor Day, I helped somebody move, which was fun. Labor Day weekend, right? Because Labor Day is the 1st of September.
Yeah, it was yesterday.
Yeah. Okay. So on Sunday, I helped somebody.
I don't know if it always falls that way, but.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was. I helped somebody move, and it was fun because we rented a U-Haul, and it's kind of hilarious how anybody can just get a U-Haul. It's kind of awesome how you could just have access. Because I remember as a kid watching Jackass, and they did the box truck roller derby, and in the back they just wore skates, and some guy just drove it around, and they just crashed into each other and shit. And it was fun. But you can really do that as an adult human in America. It's pretty wild. You could just buy a U-Haul and have a whole event in the back. That is, you could fill a U-Haul up with people to go ding-dong ditch. And then
And the cleaning fee is never more than $25. You know that.
What do you mean?
If you fuck up the back of a U-Haul, it's never more than $25.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
I've spilt gallons of paint all over the place before.
And they don't give a fuck?
It's $25. They charge you $25.
Ah, that's awesome. It's still only $20. $20, dude, to get a fucking truck? Just to rent a truck, and then it's like $1.80 a mile. It's pretty fucking cheap. It's kind of genius. That's again. This is what we do on the show. We're very cyclical. It's a convenient poor person product. It's perfect. If you're moving yourself or you're helping somebody move, you're poor. That's just what it is. We're poor. You got to ask someone to help you move. Ever since I was a kid, I've been moving people. Isn't that crazy? I was always, for whatever reason, people were like, hey, we need to move something. And they look at me. And I'm like, all right, I guess I can help. And it's, this last one wasn't that bad. It was just, it was easy. But sometimes you got to move. I remember I was helping my sister move this one time. Me, my friend, my brother, and maybe one other person. And she called some guy that I don't even know who the fuck he was. But he just kept shitting on us for how we were moving stuff. He was like, man, I'm a professional mover. Y'all don't know what the fuck y'all are doing. He just came in, pushed us out of the way. He's like, man, this is how we're going to move. We're going to move some shit. And this dude was like the fucking, I don't know, I'm going to show you how great. This guy was the Muhammad Ali.
Of movers.
Of movers, dude. This guy was he's like, man, I move shit. This is what I do. He's he's Floyd Mayweather. Doing pad work without looking. He's just moving stuff. I don't know. But that's what I did on Labor Day. Stayed up real late. Or Labor Day weekend. I finally got my bike tire fixed, which is nice. I forget if I told the story of how I popped my tire. I feel like I must have.
I don't know if you did it on here, but I feel like you told me about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, one of my favorite things to do is to drive or to ride my bicycle drunk. That's a very fun time. The drunker and the further, the better. It's better than walking. I'm very excited to have the bike back because, again, it's a pain in the ass to drive in New York, but it's also a convenience. I'm so spoiled now. I don't want to get in a fucking train. I don't, I'm comfortable in my car. And now that I have a bike, I don't have to worry about hopping on a train. Because it's just so inefficient. A bike is the best. A bike is great. You get hit by a car, you won't live. It's perfect. Because it's, you got nothing protecting you. You don't got to worry about it. You can ding-dong ditch and hop on your bike, which is actually what that kid should have done. That's one thing that we forgot. This is why, see, these kids today, they're in front of the phone. They don't know that if you're going to ding-dong ditch, you gotta get on your bike. Were you a prankster as a young lad? Did you do any of that?
Yeah.
You ding dong ditched?
Yeah, all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to when like a politician's getting voted in and stuff, and they have those signs.
Uh-huh.
We used to steal them for weeks.
Nice.
Collect like maybe, say 40 of them.
It'll
And
put them
then-
where?
We would pick one person that we knew,
Yeah.
and we would put them all over their entire lawn.
Oh, nice. Stick them in?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Nice and deep.
Like at
And,
night?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good move.
And then we would just go home and go on Twitter and wait for them to talk about it.
Yeah. And it would happen.
Or like complain about it. Yeah.
Who put all these fucking... That's actually
Does anyone
funny.
know who did this?
That's wild.
Yeah, that was good stuff.
See, my neighborhood's racist back home. So, I just remember someone throwing bacon on this Muslim kid's fucking basketball hoop in his yard. That's not as lighthearted and fun.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to get shot, it should be...
It's also like a squirrel could just take that in a second. And
Right.
then your prank's gone.
Man, that's a fat-ass squirrel eating bacon. Eating raw bacon? That squirrel's going to be huffing and
That's
puffing.
his come up, though.
How much... I often think about that. Like, how much food can an animal eat? How much of our food can an animal eat before they get real sick? I guess it depends the animal.
Yeah.
Right? Like a crocodile, they
Like
can...
squirrels go through garbage and shit all the time. Though.
Mhm.
Raccoons.
That's actually true. I guess it depends how close they live to humans.
Because raccoons just eat out of dumpsters all day.
Mm-hmm. Bears, they go in the garbage.
Yeah, they eat everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But what if you just gave like a fucking... like an elk Doritos for just months? How long would it last before it fucking dies?
They would probably just immediately go to the river and drink so much water. Like, wow, these people eat a lot of salt, dude.
yeah. But apparently you need the salt lick, right? When you're hunting. That's like what helps draw... I don't know how
That's
it's...
to bring the animals in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So instead it's just Doritos. You try to get the fucking elk to eat Doritos. Yeah. And even if you did do that, you wouldn't... I mean, you can't eat that animal afterwards.
Because he had Doritos?
Oh, man, that sucks. What kind of nutrition is that? This elk is just emaciated. I don't know. How far did we get? Where are we at?
We're at an hour or two.
Oh, perfect. Fantastic, guys. Man, holy shit. Thanks again to our guest. Second week in a row. But we got through it. This is good. This is 2.5 years of of camaraderie. We were able to get through an hour of doing a podcast. All right, maybe next week we'll have a guest. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We're gonna try and get some guests on this show. But yeah, that's it. Talk to y'all next week, gang. Deuces. Peace.